at that. Everyone dressed up like Santa. I can hear you now. This thing in my ears in the opening. I decided to go buy some flowers and a get well card because I bought her fucking lies that she was sick, and I drove to her house. I know, this is out in Poway. Still, everything happens in Poway. Everything. Sasquatch lives in Poway. And so I drive to her house and I knock on the door, and her dad answers the door, and I was like, yo, is your fucking daughter here? And he looks at this skinny prick dressed up like Santa holding flowers. You know what he says? He goes, no, she's out with her friends. Boo, right? So you know what I did? I said, good, these flowers are for you, motherfucker, kiss me. And I pulled her dad in and I kissed that motherfucker so hard. And I squeezed those butt cheeks. And then it was awkward as fuck, and so then I walked away, and I was like, okay, well, let me know when your daughter gets back. Well, a few years later, Blink-182 is now a real band. And we're playing in this little place called Santa Barbara. We were actually playing with that band, No Doubt. They were a tiny little band at the time, same with us. And this girl was going to school up there. And she shows up at the show and walks around the back when we were loading our gear, and she's like, hey, you. And she's like, do you want to hang out after the show? Yeah, you know what I said to her? I said, fuck you, I'm too big for you now. I'm a fucking rock star. There's 43 people here tonight to see me, including your dad. I remember Dad popped out of the back of the van. Well, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna sing a song and remember my roots a little bit. But I want to let you know, last night when I did this little part, apparently. It's a long way to get down here. Well, be careful. Kiss. They're literally chanting for us to. That's some fucking weird shit. That's the only thing all of you can think about? Okay, sing it with me. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. Strange darkness is creeping on to wanting every time. And as I stare, I counted the webs from all the spiders, the magic things being there inside. And the indecision of all you, and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain. Okay, so Blink gets off the ground, becomes a really fucking big band. Everything that I ever dreamed of came true. And so then I felt like, you know what I want to do? I want to challenge myself a little bit. I want to go out of this really perfect little box. I want to try and do something that's really a big fucking deal, and try and get people to think a little bit different about themselves. You know, and so I created this band called Angels and Airwaves. I was really about emotion, you know? It was really about your soul. It was about being an adult and seeing the world differently. And I thought, you know, I don't know if people are gonna get where I'm coming from, so maybe I should create this, like, opportunity to make films and, you know, like multimedia to go along with these these things that I'm feeling. So we created a little production company called To The Stars to help out the band. And there was a few stories I wanted to tell. And one of those stories got me in a little bit of trouble with the US government. And I remember I was so misunderstood. A lot of people were like, okay, this guy's crazy. Why would he leave this big band to go chase spaceships? And I was looking at some of those stories, and I was just like, God, these people have no fucking clue who I'm talking to, do they? But I stuck with it. And I went and met a bunch of people from the DOD to the CIA to the OSD and other places I can't say. And these guys would look at me and they'd say, well, none of this shit is true, but we really want to hear more of your ideas about this untrue shit. Well, those conversations worked. And I was able to get all these people to come out from their places in the shadows, and To The Stars became To The Stars Academy of Arts and Science. And all the shit I was working on, you might have seen a few articles a couple weeks ago with my name in it. And I wanted to tell you that the conversation of a lifetime is getting ready to start. I've been fortunate enough to be involved in something where I really think it's going to pull a lot of people together, and I think that idea that I had of where people can see themselves differently and see the world differently and kind of come together with our brothers and sisters across the oceans, I think that's going to finally start to happen. And when I say I think, I know. You guys will find out soon enough. I think a lot of people are starting to figure out that I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and so we're going to play a song, and we're going to let you guys sing it. For all the hard work that I did, Bruce, name on.
There's something in the back room. Hope it's not the creatures from above. You used to read me stories as if my dreams were boring. We all know conspiracies are dumb.
No, they're not. Sing it!
NOFX!